On President Xi Jinping's visit to Vietnam, Wang Yi said the leaders of the two parties and the countries will advance the development of their comprehensive strategic cooperation with a higher quality and on deeper levels. On President Xi Jinping's visit to Malaysia, the most significant outcome is the building of a high-level strategic China-Malaysia community with a shared future. China and Malaysia have agreed to set the pace for regional cooperation. Speaking of President Xi Jinping's visit to Cambodia, Wang Yi highlighted the elevation of bilateral ties to an all-weather China-Cambodia community with a shared future in the new era. It marks China's first such bilateral relationship of its kind with a Southeast Asian country. The Chinese Foreign Minister said Xi Jinping's visits come at a turbulent period in world history. He said the U.S. move to impose sweeping unilateral tariff measures violates international trade rules. He said Southeast Asian countries also bear the brunt of the tariff hikes, and these nations look to China to uphold multilateralism and provide certainty amid global instability.
那么这次正好是一个
This is a great opportunity to enhance strategic communication, and the leaders have reached consensus at the top leadership level. That is, we should unite and say no to this kind of reverse behavior. We should not only safeguard our own legitimate rights and interests, but also common legitimate rights and interests, safeguard the basic rules of free trade, and safeguard international fairness and justice. We must not bow to power and bullying. Only when we unite together can we overcome any difficulty and face any challenge.
Wang noted President Xi Jinping's emphasis on the benefits of economic globalization. The president said China and its neighbors, as members of the Global South, should strengthen coordination and cooperation, stand together against camp-based confrontation, and oppose unilateralism. They should counter the law of the jungle with the Asian values of peace, cooperation, openness, and inclusiveness to safeguard Asia's bright prospects. China has actively carried out all-round cooperation with its neighbors, strengthened exchanges in various fields, maintained peace and stability, and upholds friendship and win-win results for all involved.
除了进一步巩固我们的经济上的这种互利合作之外，
In addition to further consolidating our mutually beneficial economic cooperation, we need to enhance our cooperation with one another in the field of security and military defense. Another point is that, as you can see from our agreements, each country has some cooperation in scientific and technological innovation. Many agreements have been reached in new productivity, including 5G and even artificial intelligence. This is why we can keep up with the times and enhance our international competitiveness at the same time. We are willing to work together with neighboring countries to achieve modernization instead of keeping ourselves alone.
President Xi's visit showed China supports Vietnam, Malaysia, and Cambodia in pursuing development paths that suit their national conditions and their important roles on the world stage. Leaders of these three countries acknowledge President Xi's global initiatives. They reaffirmed their commitment to the One China policy, supported China's cause of national reunification, and opposed all forms of Taiwan separatist activities. Wang said strategic mutual trust between China and its neighbors has been further enhanced.